Try to do on your own first.
Are we graphing them?
Yep, you graph the coordinates. And try to figure out slope. Have any questions, I can help you.
Which one's the y and the x?
Can you tell me what usually comes first on the coordinates?
I think x.
Yep, x comes first and y. So you graph x, so you go along the x coordinate plane first, and then you go on the y.
Okay, so x first and then y.
Yep.
Is this correct?
Great job, Samantha.
I'm still figuring it out.
What do you need help with? Another question?
I don't know if my line goes the right direction.
Looks like it's dropping. Looks like it's going in the right direction.
Okay, so 1 and 1,
Yep.
0 and 0,
Negative 1, 1.
negative 2, negative 2.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Alright. And you can tell me what slope means.
The slope equation.
What does slope mean? I have it right up here.
Slope equals change in the y coordinate and change in the x coordinate.
Yes, good job. So what is the slope of our line that we did on our warm-up? Can someone give us two coordinates that we can use?
1 and negative 1.
Is that a coordinate that we have?
No, we have 1 and 1.
Okay, that's one of them. So what's our x that we'll use up there?
The x is 1.
Okay, so we'll put that, so we usually, so the y coordinates go on top.
Okay.
So we'll take two of those. So if we're going to use 1 and 1 and negative 1 and 1, we're going to use the 1 from the y coordinate up there and the negative 1. So what's 1 minus a negative 1?
So 1 minus negative 1, 2 negatives equal positive, so positive 2.
Yes, and then we have the same thing for x. So 1 minus a negative 1.
Okay, is 2.
Okay, what's 2 over 2 equal?
2 goes into 2 once.
So 1 is whole. So our slope equals 1 over 1. So if you know, so slope is rise over 1. So if we go up 1 over 1, so we go from our negative 2 down here, negative 2 over negative 2, we go up 1 over 1, where do we land? Negative 1, negative 1. If we do it again, we go up from negative 1, up 1 over 1, where do we land?
0, 0.
0, 0. When we do it again, we go up 1 over 1. And we can even keep going. 1, 1, and we land on 2, 2. And we keep making our line all the way. And the line continues.
Using the same slope?
Using the same exact slope. So that's slope. So that's our review from last week. And we're going to continue to learn more, and we're going to go into slope-intercept form, which simplifies this. It makes it easy when we give it an equation.
Okay.
All right? That's it.
So that right there is the slope equation, and that's how you find the slope?
That's how you find the slope. And now we're going to learn about slope-intercept form, y-intercept, to find the slope. We're going to learn about y-intercept and slope to find the slope-intercept form.
Got it.
Okay?
Slope-intercept form.
Any more questions? Want to move on?
No, I think I got it
Okay.
so far.
All right. We're going to take some vocabulary notes down just for review.
Okay.
So the vocabulary that we have. So we just did slope for review that we learned about last week. So slope was a vertical change over the horizontal change. So we have the y-intercepts from our coordinates on top over our horizontal change.
Should we write that down?
So you know why it's the vertical change? What's our vertical on our coordinates? What is that? Our vertical. What is that coordinate plane? The y, the y.
Oh, the y.
The y, that's why it's a vertical change. Over the horizontal change.
Vertical, okay.
Yep. Over the horizontal change is our what? Our x coordinates. That's our rise over run. That's why it's a rise. So you rise first because you're going to go on the y-intercept. Over run, you're going to go on your x-coordinate. Okay? And now, then we're learning about our y-intercept. So it's a point where the graph crosses the y-axis. So that's where, anytime you cross the y-axis, that's your y-intercept.
Okay, can you give us a second to write down the y-intercept?
Yep.
Graph crosses the y-axis.
And our new vocabulary term is going to be slope-intercept form. And this is going to be where we enter an equation. So this is the form. It's y equals mx plus b.
That's the formula?
Yes, that's the formula. So we can enter any equation here. It can be, you can have y equals 2x plus 4. You have anything. You have y equals 3x minus
How do we know what goes there?
2. How, explain that for me. What do you mean?
How do we know what numbers to plug into the formula?
It's not, so you'll just have this, like, if I can give you anything, so it won't be a formula. There'll be an equation for you, and then you're going to graph this. So when we move on, we're going to show you what this is, so what the slope is and what the y-intercept is.
Okay, so you'll
And
give
then
us
we'll work on
numbers.
this on activity, yes. Okay?
Yeah.
Sound good? So we understand slope, y-intercept, and slope-intercept form. And this is just the slope-intercept form. And then we'll move
Formula
on.
we'll be using.
Yes, the formula. Okay? So, we have learned, what have we learned about?
So we learned that slope means vertical change over horizontal
Change, which is easy. You can just remember rise over run, which is really something very simple to remember. Rise over run.
The y-intercept is the point the graph crosses the y-axis.
Yes, good job. And then our new term that we've learned, that we're going to learn more about today,
is the formula.
slope-intercept form. So this is slope-intercept form here. So slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. So slope is always your m. So whatever number, or it can be a fraction too, that might look like a fraction, will be your slope.
Okay.
Okay? And then your y-intercept is your b. So we have, so if I have an equation here, it can look like this. It can be y equals 2x plus 4. I'm going to have a graph here. All my coordinates on there. I know, what would my slope be?
So slope would be 2.
So 2. So I know that's going to be 2 over 1. So I have to do rise over run. So 2 over 1. Then what's my y-intercept?
Y is 4.
4. Okay? So my y-intercept is 4. Okay? So how I'm going to graph this, I'm going to go up to my y-intercept first. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to put a dot
On 4. On
Yep.
the 4th spot.
on my y-intercept.
Okay.
Put y and x. And now I'm going to do rise over run for my slope. So I'm going to go up 2, 1, 2, over 1. Put a dot. And now since I'm out of room, I can always go down and to the left. I'm going to go from my y-intercept, I'm going to go down to 1, 2, over 1. And then again, you can do that again to form the line. So I'm going to go down from the dot that I just made. 1, 2, over 1. And do it one more time so I can make a straight line. Go down 2, 1, 2, over 1.
So you can always go down as well as up.
Yes. But you always, so you just go, so like rise over run. So you always go along the y-axis first for rise, which is kind of gets confusing, and then you go over on your x.
Got it. For run.
Yep. I'm going to connect all these. I'm going to draw an arrow because the line is always continuing. It keeps going.
Okay.
Alright, now I'm going to give you guys an equation to do. To work on an activity on your own. I'm going to come around and support you guys.
Can we draw a graph?
So you guys can create a graph on your, create a big graph. Draw it all the way across. And we need lots. So we're going to do y equals 3x plus 2. Okay? We'll come around and support you, and if you have any questions.
3x plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 3 over 1.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 2. 1 equals. So y is this one.
Good job whittling your graph.
So we go up 3 over 1.
What would you have to do first?
Graph the y.
Yep. So we graph your y-intercept first. Remember, you have a big example up there where your y-intercept is. Y equals mx plus b. So what's your y-intercept?
Y-intercept is 2.
Good job, Jesse. Now work together.
So
And then you
now
start
we
from
go
you start
up
from your y-intercept and go and do your
slope.
slope.
So now from here we go up 3 over 1. And then from that dot we go up 3 over 1.
When you go down,
You can go down
And
3.
also go down 3 over 1. Yeah.
should be like. Mine's not gonna be this. Mine's not that straight.
I think we did it right. Are you gonna?
Look how you guys had it correct. So I'm gonna have one of you come up here and demonstrate another equation. So who would like to volunteer and come demonstrate? Kelsey? Okay.
This is different than the one that we just did.
Yes, so this is your equation here for slope-intercept form.
Okay.
So you have large slopes, you can write slope. So you can always put slope here and then what does that equal?
Equals 2.
Yep. Is it just 2 or we rise over run?
2 over 1.
Mm-hmm. And what's our y-intercept?
Y-intercept is 3.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so we start with plotting the y on the chart.
Yep.
And then we go up 2 over 1. Up 2 over 1. And then we can go go down
Yeah.
as well. And then we go down from the
Yep.
point, right?
Yep.
Sorry, teacher. No phones in class. Should I draw the line?
Then you can draw a line. Good job. Right on.